Welcome back to Reset and Rise, where we help emerging and aspiring leaders grow with clarity, confidence, and intention. I'm Shirrell Meeks. One of the biggest shifts leaders experience as they grow is the pressure to make decisions. Sometimes quickly, sometimes publicly, and often without having all the information they like. So today, we're talking about how strong leaders make decisions even when the information is incomplete. Because waiting for the perfect clarity is rarely an option in leadership. So let's discuss why decision making feels hard. Early in our careers, decisions are usually structured. We have clear guidance, clear expectations, clear authority lines, right? But as leadership responsibility increases, something changes. You're asked to make decisions where information is incomplete, outcomes are uncertain, people are affected, and time matters. That's when leadership judgment begins to develop. Now let's talk about the myth of perfect information. Many leaders believe they should wait until they fully understand every variable before deciding. But leadership rarely works that way. Strong leaders understand that clarity often comes after action. Waiting too long creates new problems. Momentum matters. Good leadership decisions are not always perfect. They are timely, thoughtful, and informed by the best information available at this time. So here are 3 decision habits of strong leaders. 1, they gather perspective, not just data. Numbers matters, but perspective matters too. Talk to people closest to the issue, people affected by the outcome, and people who see the broader impact. Leadership decisions improve when perspective widens. 2, identify the real decision. Sometimes the decision in front of you isn't the real one. What problem are we actually solving? What outcome matters most? What happens if we do nothing? Clarity about the real question changes the answer. 3, commit once the direction is clear. Once you've gathered perspective and clarified the decision, leaders must commit. Indecision often causes more disruption than a thoughtful decision that requires adjustment later. Leadership includes the courage to move forward. So I want you to consider these questions when you're trying to solve for these problems. Am I delaying decisions because I want clarity? Am I seeking input or avoiding responsibility? What decision in front of me requires forward movement? Leadership grows through practice. Strong leaders don't wait for perfect conditions. They gather insight, assess impact, and move forward with intention. And when new information appears, they adjust. And that's okay. Because leadership isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about navigating complexity with clarity and courage. And remember, you always have the power to reset and rise.